And welcome back to day 3 of the Weeks of Who to Win. So in day 3, we talk about a suggestion brought to us by Emperor, and I was actually mispronouncing it. It's not Vladius, it's Vladicus, like Spartacus. So Emperor Vladicus, and he asks, who would win in a fight? Itachi Uchiha from Naruto versus Sesshomaru from Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, I have done Sesshomaru before. Sesshomaru is the full-blooded demon brother of Inuyasha. Now, he's lost an arm in battle due to a fight with Inuyasha, as he can only really be truly damaged in his true fox form, which is like kind of like the Nine-Tails fox, but not like exactly the same. He's capable of using like energy blasts, his physical strength, poison claws. He has a sword that has corrosive abilities to it. He's had several swords in the past, just swords of corrosive demon energy. He's insanely fast, insanely powerful, high regenerative capabilities. He is capable of resisting most spells and charms by most humans, if only being kind of temporarily stopped by a few things. And it's been a while. I should have actually just gotten my notes on that, but I kind of didn't remember to get the book. But anyway, if I'm missing something, maybe he's got years of combat experience because he's a demon. He's lived a lot longer than a normal human has. Is there anything I'm missing? Let me know if I'm missing something. Sorry about that. I'm doing this kind of on the spot at the moment. Generally because I know enough about Itachi, I didn't need to write anything down. Itachi Uchiha is Sasuke's brother. Now, I think he was like around 17. No, he was around 15 years old in the first part of the series, around 17 to 18 years old by the second part. He was dying of disease at that point. We're going to assume he's at peak condition, minus maybe a little fuzzy eyes from his Mangekyo. But he's a village prodigy. He's a prodigy. He was Jonin level, which is like the second highest, and technically it's like third highest, but second highest level in the ninja village. He is extremely skilled in hand-to-hand combat, extremely quick, can do hand signs, which is what he uses to do his jutsu, or magic for those of you who don't know what Naruto actually is about. Chakra, energy, all that stuff. He can do it so fast you don't even see his hands really move. Very capable of using fire-style jutsu, so fireball jutsu, phoenix flower jutsu. Very skilled at shuriken uses, capable of creating multiples of them. He has a summoning contract with crows for some reason. Also capable of water ninjutsu. Though we don't really see him using that one very much. He is highly skilled in weapons uses, swords. In fact, I would even say we'll give him a sword in this case, like not like a katana necessarily, but like a short sword, not a tanto, like a wakizashi, we'll say. But one of his most skilled traits is in genjutsu, illusion jutsu, and he can place you under that just by using a finger. Literally, he did that, just placing people under illusions. Just by using fingers, including things like the demonic hell viewing, which is, the tree binding, which makes you think you're being grasped by a tree and you can't move, but he can switch that on someone. He can use that hell viewing, which can show you your own death. Basically turning crows into shurikens, but that's not real, though you might be able to feel like it's real. And then, of course, he has the Sharingan, which can copy enemy techniques, copy enemy movements. Generally, it's used for jutsu, so it's not going to work on copying techniques. Can create a hypnotic effect on just about anyone who uses it. The Sharingan has its own genjutsu to it, so it can put someone in a genjutsu lock. Capable of following and mimicking movements, but if you're not fast enough to keep up with said person, then you'll be able to see them, but you can't do anything. But one of the most important things of the genjutsu is that in Mangekyo form, you can put a genjutsu on someone that is capable of controlling or put it on a demon. Sharingan is used to control the Nine-Tails demon fox, the Kyuubi. So it's an eye so powerful it can control the strongest save the Kyuubi, the Ten-Tails. It can control the strongest demon in the Naruto world. So then you get into the actual Mangekyo itself. Now the Mangekyo has 3 main techniques in Itachi's case. There's actually more than that, but it's got 3, which a couple of them have their own sub-techniques. Tsukuyomi is where you get put into pretty much a horror, it's just continuous torture, mental torture that's used to break your mind and spirit. Strong-willed opponents can resist it, but even for strong-willed opponents, it will drain them considerably and probably put them in a coma. When he used it on Kakashi, he basically had him crucified and kept repeatedly stabbing him in the stomach over and over again for 72 hours. And what felt like a week to Kakashi doing that, just like, congratulations. Now only 71 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds left to go. So it's like, oh, God. Oh, my Kami God. So Tsukuyomi does that, puts enormous strain on Itachi, though. While he can use all three of them in succession, that is extremely taxing on him to do. Amaterasu is basically black hell flames that burn literally anything. They will burn even water and fire. They cannot be extinguished. So yeah, they can't. Okay, I take that. They can actually be nullified by the user of the technique or by someone who knows a space-time technique, but basically to transport somewhere else. But you can pop up. But generally speaking, they will not extinguish until whatever they burnt is burnt to cinders. And then finally, Susanoo, or Susano, depending on your pronunciation, which is essentially a giant chakra giant. In Itachi's case, it's a I think it's red. I believe it's red. It's a red giant that has armor to it. It has a shield, sword. Now I believe it has the Yatagarasa shield. I might be mispronouncing the name, but essentially it's a shield that reflects any earthly attack. The sword, the Tosca blade, I believe it's called, seals anything that it touches. It's a sealing blade. And then he has the Maga. I can't even pronounce that one. Basically, it's like a long-range bead attack, like fires the chakra bombs. However, it's extremely taxing on him. He can't hold Susanoo for very long, even if he wasn't sick. So, yes, Itachi is a beast. Now, this fight would probably break down. They would somehow meet up. Maybe Nakatsuki sends a demon. They see it's Sesshomaru, and they're like, oh, you're coming with us, and blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. Or no, I'm not. Whatever. And the fight goes down. Now, in an initial confrontation, physically speaking, Sesshomaru has the edge in combat. But Itachi knows also things like the substitution, Shadow Clone Jutsu, all that. So he'd be more than capable of avoiding any serious hits. Though he might get nicked by the corrosive nature of the blade that Sesshomaru would be using. So he would probably, feel like maybe his hand's starting to curl a little bit. So he cuts off maybe a finger that's been affected. Then, he's firing shurikens as Sesshomaru's just blocking, then fires another energy wave, comes in, maybe grabs Itachi by the head, smashes him in, but Itachi suddenly disappears in a flak across. But he flares his demon energy up Sesshomaru, and the Genjutsu is dispelled. Fireball of the Jutsu comes his way. He just cuts through it. Itachi in base form is not, base form. Itachi not using Mangekyo or anything really like that, honestly is going to be at the disadvantage with Sesshomaru. Sesshomaru's just going to have too much power towards him. Plus, Sesshomaru's regenerative capabilities mean that he can pretty much tank more than enough of the hits that he's taking from Itachi. So Itachi, is realizing that he's at a disadvantage. Using his Sharingan, though, he's able to at least keep out of the way of his movements. Tries to put a Sharingan spell on Sesshomaru. Sesshomaru, for his credit, was able to resist it, but is a little surprised. He feels himself a little stunned. Itachi takes the advantage on that, kicks him, and then fires a couple explosive kunai. Sesshomaru is able to knock him back, but he is a little singed, a little burnt, a little hurt. It's like, what was that? It's like the Sharingan is a powerful capability. Let me show you its true power. Then the spinning pinwheel comes up, and all of a sudden, Sesshomaru sees himself in the freaking, he's in the torch. Like, what is this? What is this? Prepare to be tortured for this. Now, Sesshomaru is a demon. Sesshomaru's got a high pain tolerance. I don't think that would be enough of a torture to break Sesshomaru. In fact, I think Sesshomaru would actually, and I read this in a fan fiction one time, and it actually makes sense when you think about it, that if you were able to blink and break the eye contact, physically blink, broken eye contact, theoretically that would break the Genjutsu. So I think it'd be enough demon energy and all that, enough willpower, enough training over the years and centuries to resist the Tsukuyomi. Now it's but he would still be tasked with what the hell was that? It's you foolish human. This just goes full demon fox and just about to just wreck Itachi's shit. And then Itachi just Atamasu, and then just his hands, his arms burning, just I think he's able to eventually heuse his demon energy to bounce the flames away, but his hand is still charred. He's slowly generating from it, but he's just it's like, yo, and then poison claw, all that, and Tachi's just on the run. That's you will die, you little man, you die, and then boom, something gets stopped by a giant hand. Just what what is this? Like, so the final secret of the Mangekyo, Susanoo. And then, he pushes back the demon fox, Sesshomaru, and throws this, it's like, and goes in. They clash for a little bit. Physically speaking, they're probably on equal terms. Durability-wise, when you talk about having a mirror that blocks any earthly attacks, really, yeah, you'd think Itachi would have an advantage here, but Sesshomaru's a demon, so he's not theoretically earthly. So he would theoretically fall into a gray area with that. I think it would still act like a shield, but I think you would actually have limitations put into it when going up against a high-powered demon. Because we never saw like any of the tail beasts go up against the Susanoo at all. So we have no idea if that mirror can block like a tail beast bomb or anything like that. But let's say it's able to block for a little, it starts cracking. Then Itachi finally just does like, this ends now. It's like, you'll not stop me. It's like, I will kill you. And then all of a sudden gets stabbed. It's like, that's not going to stop me. But what's going? And then suddenly he's being sealed away in the sword. It's just, no. And then he gets sealed away. So yeah, and now I know I was kind of glip with Sesshomaru's abilities in this one. Those were like the main key ones that stood out to me, like energy blast or energy manipulation to a degree, demon energy, regeneration, skilled hand-to-hand techniques, swords, that corrosion kind of ability he has with one of his blades. Those are ones that kind of stood out to me more than anything else. But in all fairness, I can understand if I missed something that might have changed the outcome of this fight completely. But no, I think when you actually factor in all that Itachi has to offer and just the scale that he's offering it, I think he very handily wins over Sesshomaru. Because as far as we can tell, Sesshomaru, if we were to compare Sesshomaru to someone like the Tail Beast, like the Nine-Tailed Fox, especially the Nine-Tailed Fox, I don't think Sesshomaru is that powerful. Sesshomaru is, don't get me wrong, in the Inuyasha world, he's like one of the strongest there is. But again, it's context. Context is everything. In his world, he's one of the strongest. But what happens when you put him in another world? What happens if you put him in like a Bleach? Oh, if he were in a Bleach, he'd get his ass handed to him. He'd get his ass handed to him in Bleach. There's no doubt in my mind, honestly. I'm not saying he couldn't beat some of them. Like I think I gave him a good solid shot against Komamura when I put him up against him. 1 second. Yeah, I think I gave him a good, honestly, good shot against him in that case. But honestly, yeah, no, he'd get his ass handed to him overall in the Bleach universe. But going up in Naruto universe, there are definitely individuals who would push him, if not could beat him. And I think Itachi's definitely one of those individuals. Now, what percentage do I give it? Well, here's the thing. If it's the early fight, Sesshomaru's going to... if Sesshomaru can push Itachi hard enough and get him before Itachi can really bust out his real powerful techniques, then Itachi, I think, actually has a good shot of losing because his stamina is actually not the best. He's durable enough to take a good couple hits, but he's actually has relatively low chakra levels compared to other ninjas, at least of his level. But he has excellent chakra control, which is why he can do those techniques in succession and not and keep going despite being severely taxed. So if it's the early fight, I definitely give it to Sesshomaru. But if the fight goes on where Itachi ends up using Mangekyo, once the Mangekyo gets used, then Sesshomaru doesn't really have a spit in a prayer. One second. Nope, I can't find anything here, Papa. Your bone's right there. So yeah, what would I give this for a percentage? I think Itachi wins this 75% of the time. 3 out of 4 times I think Itachi wins this. But if, again, early fight and Sesshomaru really wants to push it, and hello, Domino, it's like, you're talking, you're not paying attention to me, pay attention to me. Yes, I turned into the Domino. So, hi, everybody. Oh, we're going to make you talk. Hi, everybody. Yes, grr. So, I give it about 75% Itachi, but I think there's a good 25%, 1 to 4 times Sesshomaru takes it, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any suggestions for something you'd like us to review, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to a review of it at some point. Ideas for who would win. Star Wars, superhero, magic, what ifs. Anything I do on the channel, put it in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to it at some point. Excuse me. And again, like I said in the last video, Battle of the Sexes is the movie I'm seeing tomorrow. That's actually one I'm hearing good things about and actually what I really want to see. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.